Hey guys. I actually had to make notes for this one because I didn't want to forget anything. Most everything I do just kind of comes straight from here. But I wanted to make sure that this one was really thorough, because I think it's really important. If you're going to take the time to create a group, post in a group, then you need to be able to grow that group, because you want people to be there so it's valuable. Hey Luann, I am in the social sales hack group. Am I correct? All of a sudden I'm like, that's why I stopped talking. I was like, wait a minute, did I hit the wrong button? I'm in a lot of groups, so I hope I'm in the right place. Tell me, first of all, where you're listening from. This is going to help, and you should be doing this in your group. Tell me where you're listening from. Tell me, do you have a group? Do you use your uplines group? Or you've never used a group? So one of those three things. When you are in your group and going live, you should be asking them to drop information below. Be aware that the salesy words that I've told you guys not to use in your post, you actually can't say on a live either. So any of these, I have them right here. They are tagged. I've actually had this one for forever. They are tagged in this group. These are just some of the many words you cannot use here, and you cannot say them verbally either. So when you hear me pausing, I'm usually thinking, oh, don't say that word, because you're going to get downgraded in the algorithm as engagement bait, basically is what it is. So we are going to talk about how to get people opting into your group organically, okay? So 2 things I want you to never do again if you have a group. Never hit that invite button. Ding, 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 ding. It happens all the time. Invite. If they, and I don't know what I turned on, but I can't turn it off. So you might see fireworks, you might see balloons, you might see thumbs up. Let me see if I can get it to do it again. I don't know. I don't even know how it works. Anyway, do not hit the invite button. Let me say it again. Do not hit the invite button. Now, if you've had a conversation with somebody and you're like, hey, I'm going to invite you to my group, then yeah, hit the invite button, invite them to your group, and then message them and say, hey, I invited you to my group. I usually send a screenshot. Let me know when you're in, and I'll tag you in some demo videos or in some videos, some information about what you're looking for, okay? Do not randomly invite people to your group. So just like Facebook, if you have 1,000 people in your group and you're only personally talking to one of them, your group's dead. You need to be talking and interacting with every person in your group, okay? So you don't want to just randomly hit the invite button just to see those members grow. You're basically putting a pillow on the face of your group, and you're pushing it down. You're inviting random people who you don't even know if they're part of your brand. You don't even know if they're a perfect prospect. And you're just inviting people to see that membership go up, because in your head you think, oh, if I have more members, I'm going to sell more. No, you're not. You're not going to do that. Target doesn't open their store and go stand out in the street and grab people and say, come into the store. They have people walking in, and then they greet them and interact with them and have experiences inside. But once they're inside the store, then they're mentally ready to have the experience. They're going to get the Starbucks, they're going to fill their cart, they're going to see all the crap. They're going to stand in the long line and not complain because they want to go to Target, and that's where they want to shop, right? They don't go to Walmart, where they can get the same stuff cheaper. They want to have the experience at Target, but they're not standing at the corner grabbing people and telling them to come in. They're not. So the same thing for your group. You don't randomly invite people to your group. They're never going to see the invite. You're killing your algorithm in your group. So never do that. Never hit the invite button, and do not do any of the grow the group challenges where you ask your friends to invite 50 of their friends, because also those people are not going to hop in. They're going to stay in that previewing section. And Facebook knows when there's a group that has 90% of their people are previewing and only 10% of their people are actually in, that group is downgraded and is not even suggested to anybody. So my group is active enough now that it's suggested to people. So when you're scrolling around in groups, it'll say suggested for you based on what you like, the people that are in there, the things that they're talking about. If somebody has said something verbally near their phone, Facebook is going to recommend this group to you. But that throws me off so much. I need to Google. If you know how to turn that off, please tell me, because I have not even taken the time. So do not do any more grow the group. Like, put 50 people in my group and I'll enter you in a drawing. Don't do that. You're killing your group. It is better to have one at a time people come into that group where you welcome them, you talk to them, and we're going to talk about how to use your group and grow it so that it works for you. Groups is still where it's at, you guys. There are major players in the world of network marketing who are telling their people on their teams, people in their organizations, that they need to start a group if they don't have one and work to get that group going if they haven't. So groups are where it's at. Like people like Gary Vee, Eric Worre, like they are really talking about Facebook groups. Facebook groups are trending. Facebook is pushing people to groups and communities, and they want you to be sharing like-minded stuff with like-minded people, which means you don't randomly invite a bunch of different people from a bunch of different profiles that have nothing to do with each other. Facebook wants to see like-minded people collected in a community. They want them to see them interacting, and we're going to talk about that all this month. So if you haven't done a group, I'm going to teach you how to start one. And if you have a group, I'm going to teach you how to revamp it and get it back to a healthy place. So how do you get people in if you're not going to randomly invite them, which is probably what you guys have all been doing? Let me know down below. Are you randomly inviting people every month? Or is your upline saying, make sure you're inviting people to your group? Just randomly hit the group button every day. You should be sending 25 friend requests or invite buttons. Now, you want to send friend requests to people to your profile so you can get to know them? Great. But you're not going to randomly invite them. So how do you invite them instead of hitting the invite button? You're going to send a personal invite. And if you don't have a personal invite set up that is saved, like in wherever you save, like if you're using boards, put it in your boards. If you're using notes, put it on your notes. If you're on the computer and you want to use your sticky notes, whatever. But you should have I just thought that you would really enjoy what we're doing in my group. I hope to see you there. And then you put the share link in. So if you don't know how to do the share link, you go up to the little, looks like a shield, settings. You go all the way down past settings and all that. The very, very bottom, there's 3 options, and one of them is share. And when you hit that button, it'll ask you if you want to copy the link. And then you're going to copy that link. And that is your invite link. So when I say invite link, that's what I'm talking about. So you should have a little blurb. Hey, I thought you would love what we're doing over here. I hope to see you there. And then there is the link, and it opens up a picture of your group. It says a little bit about it, and they can hit their own invite button. So when they join the group, they're automatically getting a higher algorithm response. They're going to see what's in that group because they decided to jump in. You didn't hit the invite button where they're previewing it. They're already in there. Like, they get in. And then we're going to talk about welcome posts. We're going to talk about the first post they see once they join. We're going to talk about the questions that you need to be asking them. We're going to talk about all of that stuff as we go further. So if you guys set your alarms for Tuesday and Thursday if you want to know how to do groups. So personal invite. So who do I send the personal invite? Anybody who shopped with me. Hey girl, I don't see you in my group. This is where I have all my best deals. I hope to see you there. Okay? Anybody who I've been talking to a lot on Facebook, and I'm like, you know what? We've been chatting all this time, and I haven't even sent you an invite to my group. I really think you would like what we're doing over there. I hope to see you there. Okay? Another place that you're going to invite is people who are inviting you to their group. So they're randomly inviting you, and once a week, I go through all of my group invites, and I click on the group. It's an invite. I click on the person who invited me. Some of you guys might be in this category. And I say, hey, Kim, thanks for the invitation to your group I just joined. I hope I could get your support in mine as well. And then I send them a link. So what are you doing? A, you're inviting them to your group. Oh, there we go. B, You're showing them how maybe your group is more successful and you have more activity and more customer interest in what you're doing than what they're doing. So if their group's dead because they haven't done all these things, and your group is active, and every time you put up a post, people are like fighting each other to get the last one, which is literally happening in my group right now. I have codes, 2 codes left for a device that's about to launch for like body firming, and people are going nuts for it. And they're fighting over the last 2 codes right now as we speak. And if somebody else has invited you to their dead group and you invite them to your group where people are actually raising their hands asking for information, you're not spamming anybody and they're actually buying, and you're thanking everybody in your group and you're following up and you're doing lives, they're going to think, oh, you know, maybe I want to join this other girl's team because she's got things that customers want. Okay, so that's the reason why you would invite other, yes, vendors. And are they going to spam you, and are they going to poach and steal your customers? Good luck trying to steal a customer from an active group and an active rep who is really doing a good job. So if you are doing the things in here that I've been training for free every Tuesday, Thursday since August, anybody can come in my group, and they're not taking my customers. My customers love me. They are committed to me. I give them the best deal. I match any other deal they see anywhere. My customers are with me. I have no fear that someone's going to come in and poach from the people who are following me in a group. And that is because I am showing up. I'm giving real consumable content that they want. I'm solving their problems. I'm listening to them. I am really making a commitment to get to know them. And I'm not just selling. So it's an experience. And when you create that, it doesn't matter who's in there. Like I don't put other people from my company who are not on my team in my group. I don't recommend that. But other vendors from even something similar. So I'm Nu Skin. I'm branded all over. I'm Nu Skin. Like, I'll put a Mary Kay rep in there. I don't care. Because let me show you how we sell stuff and we don't have to carry any inventory. So I want to show other reps there's a better way to earn. First of all, free, whatever your better way is. You're also talking about that in your group. So yes, I go to other vendor invites. Hey, thanks for the invite to your group. I really appreciate you thinking of me, which they didn't think of you. They just hit the invite button, whatever. And I really think you'll like what we have going on in this group too. I hope to get your support there, and you send them a link, okay? So another place where you can also get people. And this is like, you have to follow the rules. So if you are in other groups, sometimes they'll say Small Business Saturday or Share Your Link Saturday or whatever, and they'll be like, hey, tell me what you sell. Now, sometimes that is people looking to ask you to pay to be in a vendor group, like to sell your stuff, which, by the way, I don't even recommend those ever. But if they allow you to put your link down below on a Small Business Saturday or one post a week, you can put your link, then you would also put that share link. So here's where people go wrong with that. They put their order link, like they put their affiliate link to whatever things they're selling in a pool of people who don't even know them, like them, or trust them. And then you think people are going to click on that and buy. Like, oh, she sells Norwex. I think I'm going to buy from her. Like, don't even know her? No. So you want to collect people into your group where they can spend time getting to know, like, and trust you. And that's where they can get your affiliate link, in there. And you want to collect them and keep them. You don't want them to just order one time and then you never see them again because you never got to know them. You never connected with them on Facebook. They just ordered some random thing. Great. Thanks for the volume, but don't you want to connect with people so you can talk about your business? Every customer is a potential business partner, and you should be talking to them about your business. Every single customer. Hey, thanks for your order. Hey, I just made $10 off that sale, completely free. Would you like to do that? You love this stuff. I think your friends would too. Bam. Or if it's not free, then of course you just leave that part out. I say that all the time. If it's not free, just leave that part out. So you're going to drop your invite, again, that invite link that you've saved, you're going to drop it into the comments if they're saying it's okay. So don't randomly do this or you'll get kicked out of a group and banned. But if they're saying you can, put your invite link to your group, and your group should have a name. So, and I just recently updated and named my group because this made a lot of sense to me. I've done a little bit of training on groups here. So if your group is, okay, so I'll just use mine as an example so I don't hurt anyone's feelings. My group used to say Living Young with Jennifer Marie, okay? I loved it because I'm all about anti-aging. Okay, that's basically what I do. I sell skincare, health and wellness, anti-aging head to toe from inside and out, and I have proprietary devices that nobody else sells, okay, to actually change the way your face looks and behaves and make it younger. So that's my brand, Living Young, okay, with Jennifer Marie. Jennifer Marie is also my brand. Also, the name of my LLC is Jennifer Marie LLC, and my .org. All of that is my brand. So I really like that, and I used it for the long time. However, when somebody reads that name, they don't know really what that is or what it's all about. Like, the title of the group doesn't entice anyone to jump in unless they know me and I'm sending the link themselves. So if you want organic people jumping in from other places without having conversations from you, which is, I'm going to tell you where to do that, like say comments in somebody else's post, then you want the name to have something to do with what you're doing in there. So yeah, I'm Living Young, but a lot of people got me mixed up with the oils. And I was like, no, we're not oils. I'm not Living Young. I forgot that was the name of another direct sales company. Dumb me. So I changed it to What Women Want. I just did this. Age-proof skin and hormone solutions. So we do supplements and we do hormone solutions and I think I'm going to change it to age-proof skin and hair, because we do skin, hair, hormones, like all of it. And I'm going through menopause, so I get a lot of people who I can help in that category. So make sure your title is going to be explicit enough. And I think you can have 75 characters. You should use all of them. Listen, let ChatGPT write this for you. ChatGPT wrote mine. Put it in. I need 10 options for a Facebook group name that are 75 characters long. And let it write you 5 or 10 options. You can say a skincare brand. And so when you do ChatGPT, if you haven't done that training, go back and look. You say, I am in skincare, health and wellness. My company affiliate is newskin.com. I need you to write me 10 options for a Facebook group name that are 75 characters or more surrounding skin, health, wellness, whatever. And then let ChatGPT. And then when you get one you like, you take that one and you stick it in and say, give me 5 variations of this. Elaborate on this. Make this more my brand. I like to talk about this. Here's a paragraph that I've written. Make it sound like me, whatever. So chat, you can use to your advantage, and you just take the same thing and you ask them to redo it until you have it right. So let chat write it for you. 75 characters. So other vendor groups, you're going to drop the link, but you want the link to have a name that people are like, oh, I need help with hormones. I need help with skin. I need help with hair, whatever. And you want them to jump in based on that. Not just like, I'll use my upline. I love you, Kayla, but Keeping Up with Kayla, I now know, is probably not going to get a whole lot of organic people jumping in organically when it's found in cyberspace, like on a reel, which I'm going to tell you about. They see it on a random reel. They may not want to click, although if it's people that generally know you, then yes, they're going to want to connect and keep up with you. But if it's random strangers who you've never met before, why do they want to keep up with you? So just kind of think about that when you're like really trying to reach people organically. You might want to change the name of your group. So personal invite, a invite link in other groups where you're allowed. You're going to tag your group in every post. So if you're following my DMO, which you should be, and if you're not, why wouldn't you? Because I basically tell you what to do every single day of the week so you can make money. Please, and if you haven't, text DMO to 404-436-0446. And my automatic system will give it to you. And no, you can't reach out to me because I don't have time to answer all the questions. So just text it. It's an automated. It'll give it to you. You can print it out. You can share it with the teams, whatever. So when you are doing your posts, the curiosity posts, the bolded posts on this list of what to post every day, those bolded posts are your business type posts, and you'll want to tag your group in that post. So like on Friday, it's a FOMO post. So I'm writing something like, oh my gosh, so many people are opting into my hibiscus firming cream. I only have a few left. Let me know if you still want one. Like maybe that's a color block. And then I'm tagging my group, and you do the @ and you do and you do the name of your group and it will come up. If you have not changed the name of your group so that when you tag it, it comes out the words instead of these random facebookgroup.com 752357, you can do that in your back office under settings, group link. And you go in there and you type your group name. So if your name is What Women Want, skin care, age-proof skin and hormone solutions, then you'll type that out. What Women Want, age-proof skin and hormone solutions. And then it's a link. So when you do @ What Women Want, it pops up and you can tag your group just like a person in a post. And it shows up in blue. And then people can click on it, and you guys may have clicked on one of those and opted into this, and that's another way you can get people opting into your stuff. So tag your posts, your group, in any of your business curiosity posts. You're gonna tag it in the body of the description, and then you're also gonna pop a link down below into the comments. But if you end up with 100 comments, which sometimes I do, the link's gonna get lost. So you want it to be up in the description in blue. You click on it, it goes immediately to your group. Okay, so that's another thing. Invite, tag in your post, invite and comment. So on posts, anything that has to do with your business, in the groups, and on Reels, you guys, when you're doing Reels. So Reels is the only place where you're gonna reach complete strangers. So posts only go to followers and friends. Stories only go to followers and friends. Reels go to everybody, related to whatever the topic is on the reel, related to what the sound is, related to the topic, the wording in the description, the hashtags. It'll go to strangers. So you want to have an opt-in as well there where you can invite people to join your group. So if I do, my reels, a lot of my reels are about our devices. People love to watch our devices. So I'll do like the device of our microcurrent, which is a no Botox machine. And I'll do a reel of me using that. And then in the comments, I drop 10 results pictures, me and all my customers and the results we've gotten from that device. And then I drop a link to my group, and I also drop my sales affiliate link. So because strangers are going to be up there. Some of them want to just grab it, but I also want them to come into my group so they can see more demos. So that particular device, I have a separate group that is only about that device and microcurrent in general, and it educates and demos and results pictures. So I always want people to go in there and look around, and I use that whole group for my entire team. And we're going to talk about an ATM group at the end of the month. So if you don't know what that is. So invite and comments, link in bio. You guys are really missing out with the link in bio. If you don't have a link in bio, there's all different kinds of options. I actually used to have a link in my bio that would go to like a link tree or something like that. Now it's my website. So now I have a website and I have my link tree buttons. I don't use Linktree or LinkX or anything like that anymore. I actually use, it's a page on my website that says links, and then all the buttons are there on my website. So I have a website that I've created of my own brand now, and I have everything that I showcase is in there, including, by the way, all of the apps and things that I use to run my business in the back office. So if you ever are curious about that, you can just hop over to my link in bio, which is my website, and then there's a page called links, and it's got all my links and everything that I do for my business, for my skin, like all of that. But you want to have a link. If you don't have a link in bio, if you don't have a list of links already, one link on a Facebook, and it should be a link to your group. And it should say the name of the group, not facebook.com 12345. It should say the name of your group, change that in the settings, and then copy that invite and then put it into your Facebook link, which you only get one, which is why people use Linktree, or go get a Linktree or a Milkshake or something like that that's free, and just put several links in there, and one of them should be to your group. So if you only have your affiliate link in there, you're missing the boat, because you need them to go. The funnel is you send them a friend request, they become your friend, they get to know you on your profile, you have some curiosity posts once a week related to your business or your opportunity, okay? And it tells you what to do every single day. And then they get curious and they opt into your group, and that's where you really like tell them all about the stuff, okay? And in your group, you're gonna be doing 80% business, 20% lifestyle. On your main page, you're doing 80% lifestyle, 20% business, and that's what these posts are right here. And in your group, you're like hardcore selling stock images, links, really like all the things you want to know about my stuff. Here it is. In your profile, you're just being you and just randomly saying, oh, and I do this little thing over here. So it's not looking like a commercial, right? So you want to have a link somewhere for them to get into your group if they miss it in a post, or if they're just being nosy. They'll nose around and they'll be like, oh, what's this? And let me hop into your group and see what she's doing. Maybe they don't want to talk to you about your business, but they want to see what you're doing. They'll opt into your group. They'll see what it's all about. If they want to, they'll reach out to you and say, I really want to join your business. I don't ask people to join my business all the time. People are always asking me. Sometimes I'll go in and say, you got a lot going on your Facebook page. Have you thought about monetizing that? But a lot of times people are asking me based on being nosy and looking around. So that's, oh my gosh, that's what, my cat has destroyed my chair. I don't know if you can see this. He gets up here and he claws it. He's like a tiger or something. So that is how to get people organically into your group. So I'll go back through it again. Do not hit the invite button anymore. Do not do any of these random grow the group where you're asking other people to hit the invite button. And by the way, if you run vendor events, it's the same thing. If you're asking everybody to hit the invite button, that's why no one's seeing your post or doing anything, because 90% of the people are previewing your vendor or group. They're not in it. So personal invite, other vendor groups, tag your group in your posts, drop your invite in the comments of post, reels, and other groups, and make sure you have a link in bio that either has several links, including a link to your Facebook page. And when it's a link to your Facebook page, you're not going to put the name of it as your Facebook page. You're going to say, you know, all my favorites for skin and anti-aging, or you're going to say microcurrent instead of Botox. Like, the name of my group is not in the title. It's something else more catchy, like microcurrent instead of Botox. Then when you click on that, it goes to the True Injection Alternative, which is my group for that stuff. So play around with it. Ask questions down below. Again, let me know. Do you guys have a group? Are you using somebody else's group? Or do you need to make a group? I don't even know why those are there. But anyway, thanks for jumping on, you guys. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you on Thursday. Probably out of order, but how to set up the group correctly. And that is going to be a live Zoom where I'm sharing my screen and I'm showing you the back office and how to set your group up correctly so that you can keep it from being hacked and make sure that you get all of the tools using, because that's going to increase your algorithm, and it's going to make sure that when you have people opting in, that they're going through the correct funnel. So hope I'll see you back on Thursday. Have a great week, you guys.